Hey guys, first regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about a Pyreblaster build for the tactical class in patch 10.0 Space Marine 2. Now, the Pyreblaster is the brand new weapon for this class, and this thing is really goddamn strong, stupidly damaging to Hordes, Majoris, Terminus, pretty much anything you could imagine, and positively wipes Minoris. This thing's Horde clear potential makes the Melt-A-Gun look like a pea shooter, super powerful option, and today we'll be taking the venting version of the Relic tier because you can pretty much fire this one forever. Now, for the perk tree, I do pick up the perk up here, Improved Fast Venting first. This one just makes your weapon cool 20% faster. Then I move over here into the perk Eternal Flame. Burning time increases by 25%. The damage over time effect of the burn of this weapon is stupidly powerful. It is far more powerful than any direct damage option. Very strong effect. The dot is kind of stupid on bosses, if we're being honest. Might even be bugged, but for now, it is top tier for sure. Next perk here is Potent Flame. Burning damage increases by 15%. This just makes our super OP burn even better. And the next perk we have here is God tier, Flame of Ascension. Burning 5 enemies restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Now, armor restores in Space Marine 2 are top tier wherever you can find them, and this one is super easy to pull off. Basically, you just shoot in the direction of 5 guys every 30 seconds and get armor back. A really, really good option for that, and really just keeps you alive and lets you keep shooting. Next perk here is Potent Flame for even more burn damage, and then I move down here into the perk Flash Burn. Enemies at a distance of less than 10 meters take 20% more damage. It's just a free damage buff to us, although I'm not actually sure if this perk here affects the burn damage. It does help a little bit with the direct damage at times. Next perk I take here is Resilient Flame. Charging time decreases by 75%. This pretty much makes our charge up time non-existent. You pretty much instant fire this thing, really strong for this option. And the final perk I decided to take is Pure Flame. Burning damage increases by 15% and direct damage decreases by 50%. This perk is kind of up to you. You could swap this one out for the perk over here, Contingency Plan, which is a 20% melee damage increase if you have less than 25% of your maximum ammo capacity in your reserves. This is not bad at all, but oftentimes like Emperor's Vengeance, you don't get anything out of this. But this perk here, the burn damage, I think is far more valuable than direct damage on this weapon, so I do decide to pick this one up here. Though if you want to go down here instead and pick up something like Flame of Purification, which is burning enemies take 20% more melee damage, this is not a bad option either. This one I'm pretty sure affects your entire team's melee damage on enemies, but I just prefer this one because dot damage is OP on this gun currently. Now for the secondary weapon, I do just take a Plasma Pistol because a rate of fire Plasma Pistol in patch 9.0 and beyond is just stupidly good for CHP recovery and stagger. The only thing holding it back is ammo economy, but really doesn't matter too much here because our Pyre Cannon, or in this case our Pyreblaster, is super ammo efficient. It doesn't really care at all about having like a lack of ammo, especially with Emperor's Vengeance here. And the Plasma Pistol really makes up for the CHP lack we have on the Pyreblaster. It's not that contested health recovery on the Pyreblaster is terrible, it's just way better on a Plasma Pistol, especially versus Chaos, so I do prefer it here. Now for the melee weapon, I do take a Block Chainsword because the Block Chainsword is just the best chainsword in the game. This thing gives you armor regen on a class that usually has none. The tactical is not very tanky at all, it's quite a squishy guy, so having armor regen and super powerful burst damage with a block weapon is really strong, and they did recently buff the speed on this thing to be 3 instead of 1, so it's actually better than ever. And for the perk tree, I set it up this way. I go all the way down here up the top because we don't really get a ton of benefit out of things like Saw Blade because we don't light attack with the chainsword that much in the first place. Then I go down here into the Full Throttle perk for the Full Throttle combo skip, and I just grab perks like Minoris Slayer and finally Extremis Slayer, and that's pretty much all there is for the weapon selection. Now for the perk tree selection, I do take the perk Plasma Boost first. When plasma weapons are 30% overheated, their damage increases by 40% and their charge shots use 1 less energy. Like I mentioned before, our Plasma Pistol has incredibly high DPS already, and this just makes it that much better. And getting to that 30% overheat on a rate of fire Plasma Pistol is not hard at all. We get stupid value out of this perk. It also gives us better ammo economy on a gun that doesn't have a very great one. Next perk here is Heightened Vigor. After a perfectly timed parry, block, or dodge, you deal 10% more melee and gunstrike damage, do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. No knockback in this game is just top tier. It will save your life against the light attacks of sword warriors and things like that can otherwise almost 100 to 0 you, or straight up 100 to 0 you at times, so pretty much always grab this. This one just save your life. Next perk I take is Emperor's Vengeance. Killing a Majoris level or higher enemy restores your primary weapon's ammo by 1 magazine, cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity, cooldown is 30 seconds. This pretty much makes your Pyreblaster have infinite ammo and makes taking the venting speed totally free, so pretty much always grab this perk. And honestly, none of these perks benefits you like at all as far as I know. I'm not even sure if the burning damage is affected by like extra range damage, and even if it is, it doesn't really matter at all because you do so much burn damage already, they're just totally redundant. Next perk I grab here is Secure Stockpile. Equipment charge restored by 1 for all squad members. Cooldown is 60 seconds. This is just the single best team perk, and honestly, perk period in the entire game. This perk is stupidly busted. It gives you so much value. 60-second melt-the-bombs, shock nades, crack grenades, even frags. It's just a free equipment regen machine, and equipment saves games, so this perk is just god tier. Next perk here is Vital Data. Scanning extremis or terminus level enemies restores Auspex scan charge by 50%. Auspex does have a pretty long cooldown. This one can really circumvent that. A really great option if you're trying to scan a boss, especially. We'd like to put this one up quite a bit. Next perk I take here is Precise Calibration. Enemies marked by Auspex scan take an additional 75% damage, but Auspex scan radius is reduced by 25%. Now, the reduce in scan radius does suck a little bit at times, but the increased damage from this on top of concentrated fire is stupidly powerful. If you have like a whole team focus a boss of these two Auspex perks combined, you will just obliterate their HP. Probably the best boss nuking option in the entire game, so pretty much always grab this if you're going for boss hunting. Now, alternatively, if you don't care about the bosses as much, you could pick up Battle Focus, which does apply a Auspex scan, like a basic Auspex scan, to any enemy you perfect parry or block, and that does let you like one-shot most extremists and things like that with block chain sword, so that's pretty good for that. Final perk I grab here is Radiating Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant area of effect damage in a 10-meter radius. Cooldown is 90 seconds. This is just an AoE nuke attached to your executes, and even though it has a really long cooldown, it pretty much one-shots every Majoris around you half the time. It does tremendous damage to bosses, and it can also, at times, nuke down extremists. Just the best perk in this tree by far for the Cincher side, and perks like Signal Jammer are absolutely hot trash, and the perk down here, Marked for Death, could be good if it didn't have such a stupidly long cooldown, and honestly, one Majoris or extremist is really not a lot in the current patch of the game, and the cooldown for this is just dumb. Now, for the Prestige perks, I do just pick up the perk here, Skill Supplier, for an increase in our ammo reserves, and I also grab the perk here, Resilience, for 40% more effective stims. Now, stims are like some of the greatest lifesavers for you on this class because you don't actually have any damage reduction perks, and getting more value out of them is quite good. The next perk I take here is Spare Power. Collecting the ammo box restores ability charge by 25%. This is better in Siege mode, but does come up occasionally in the operations as well. But the only reason to really take this one over something like Acuity is that we have a no headshot multiplier here on this build at all for operations, so this is pretty much the only one to actually grab that matters. And the final perk I grab is Fortitude. Health increases by 15%. This may sound like a really boring perk, and it is, but health increases in Space Marine 2 are just a god tier effect, so pretty much grab them all the time, and this class is not very tanky, and he desperately needs perks like this. And that is pretty much all there is to this build. The Pyreblaster is a top tier weapon. This thing is probably far better than the Melta now, in my opinion. And as far as other guns go, I might do a tier list for this eventually, but the Pyreblaster, guys, this thing slaps, and hopefully this build guide helped. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye.
The lictor has us in its sights. That is a card.
So if I put down this...
No more surprises from this. Activating all specs advanced. You are fertilizing.
Oh, that radiating impact there, I thought it might have. That burn. I was trying to do there.
to scan. Thought you could hide. Start.
Damage over time is so strong.
We tyrannid many.
How do you feel?
Another Xenos bioform eliminate. Diligence, brothers. We'll find those codes.
I'll find the biovore eventually through the fire. Oh god. There's two.
Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements.
Yeah, there's almost one.
Brace yourself, brothers! More are incoming! Auspex deep scan ready. Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes. You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Oh, that makes some HP. Right, so the CHP regen is not terrible. It's not. Can't contend with Devourer.
Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes.
Why are there so many fucking Devourers here?
Xenos, show them carnage. Pathetic tyranny. Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes. Auspex ready to scan. Exterminate. Auspex deep scan. Pathetic tyranny. Silence that vermin spawn, more of its foul breath. Exterminate the tyrannid spawn. Deploying shock grenade. Disgusting tyranny scum. Shock grenade. Auspex prime. Xenos fire form eliminated. Scanning. We severed the Zoanthrope's connection to the hive.
That was a lot of damage. Dot. Let them sit there now. They should die. Or that. Very strong weapon.
Specs deep scan ready.
The Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the nuclear facility?
Arriving at the objective now.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Let us finish what the Cadians started.
Use the cords to break the bomb and finish its deployment into the crypt nuclear well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
Stealthy Xenos can hide, but not.
Also very good versus Biovores.
Protecting my static mind.
Let's do this versus all the swarm lines.
Go beast! Take it down!
What's HP melt?
No Tyrannid will ever stand against us. My resolve is tempered.
Now we're cooking. Or we're already cooking. I might actually think this is better than the Pyro Cannon. It's crazy to say. But this is basically, it feels like the same amount of damage, like the same dot, just applied on this. It's just attached to a tactical instead. And tactical needs the boss damage for a time. Well, not the boss damage, but tactical force clear plus armor regen is pretty good combo. There you go, just use your secondary.
Deployment has begun.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Pretty good. Should be really good for this spot too.
We must intercept the generator 2.
Instability detected in generator 2. Operator requested. X-axis aligned. By the officer's will.
The first leg of this race is behind us.
We're just slapping them up here. Can't do much. Gotta bring more.
Picking up extra rounds. Come generator 3, brothers. Progress is progress, brothers. We are almost there.
Probable avian infestation.
Shock grenade loose.
I would say this is far better than Melt is, for especially for clearing off Minors. Because Minors just, they evaporate. They don't resist.
Exterminated.
CHP might be a little worse, but and no stagger, really need that with the block sword. Oh boy.
Tyranny artillery in sight. Throwing shock grenade. Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements.
Aw, thanks for giving me no gun on my
We
secondary.
are ready to ambush the enemy.
There's an observation
Super awesome.
within the crypt medium
All
fields.
specs deep scan ready.
Advantage for your ambush.
Pulling out my secondary that has no gun.
Another Xenos fireform eliminated.
That's why I saved this box here so I can just get a stim. Look at that.
Fresh munitions.
That's it. Just like a melta bomb here.
Gathering supplies.
That bug truly shows its ugly head the best of times. It sure does. I don't know, I think a bug that makes it so you can't shoot your gun when they are acknowledging that shooting your gun is the main way to get back your CHP in this game. Pretty bad. Should be top priority, that and the parry phasing through attacks, but they've been in the game since launch pretty much. Alright. I really wish I had a power axe right now, to be honest.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Pick this box over here.
Suspects engaged. No assistance will be coming for the enemy. Subterranean alien tech.
Right, so it's, if you will stagger them, it'll stagger them in like minutes though. Right, those things need to reload. That is the best part about it.
Picking up extra rounds.
Yeah, the venting speed is super slow overheat.
All specs primed. Another Xenos fireform eliminated.
Alright, where's the second boss? Up
We have
here?
arrived at Nozick's facility.
We're at the finale.
Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success.
I will hold you to that.
I've been seeing some joke numbers from the Power Axe all day, says Giggle Chad with the base Toto picture. It puts up numbers. It's just it's mostly a gun strike weapon. Not really a. Remind me, guys. I'm just moving over to the next area.
Kill that foe, lest it summon aid. Those things cannot even compute their numbers.
This thing is going to absolutely cook down here. Oh, it's going to be amazing. This is probably the best horde through tool in the entire game. I think it's actually better on this class than it is on the heavy Pyro Cannon. This is nuts. There's something about the fact that like tactical can just take shock nades and like proof them up forever. Is what I have to worry about things like parrying with gun strikes, or I should say with like a balanced weapon. You just take a block weapon, just stagger whatever gets close and one shot it, and then radiating impact.
For a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
I see them coming, brothers. Plenty for everyone.
Oh, here it comes. We can't reach that far though. Pretty close though.
They are clustering at the walls. Deploy grenades.
Oh, look at this.
We're in the thick of it now.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the protected path. Continue holding.
Fortify your cycle! Exterminate! The refinery needs covering!
Wow, that damage over time is
The
whack.
hive mind reels from the Zoanthrope's death rat.
This thing's probably very good in siege. You can hit and run with this quite a bit.
Shock grenade! You are fertilizing our seals.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
More hostiles entering engagement range. Pathetic tyranny abomination. Brothers, they are almost over the wall. Switching to close assault.
Okay, thanks for letting us get drops. No problem, Merc.
The swarm has almost
No
fully
problem.
committed. Are you ready for my mark?
Yeah. Dude, look at this. It's just, there's nothing to kill you. You're too strong.
spirited scum.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it reaches all the way over there too. They can't do anything. This thing fucking annihilates my Norris. This shit melts a dreams that could do this.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Yes, Captain.
You're a
heard
window
him.
cleaner. Long. Alright, I only had one boss that time. That's kind of lame, but whatever.
We have laid waste to the enemy. A fine victory.
Tinning biocides down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed.
Only good bug is a dead bug.
To extract.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all. Alright, that is the more accurate experience for a Pyreblaster.
Extraction complete.
How much range damage is that? I'd say from the modded versions on like the Astartes overhaul they used to have of this gun, the range is significantly increased, and the dot is actually better. It is better than the ones that were in like the unofficial mods. Is this on absolute? Yes. Only 27,000 range damage. Maybe it doesn't count the dot. It was like higher than that. But I don't think it's counting the numbers right. 900 kills. Man, I think. Whew.